Hello, my name is Sebastian Thomas, and today I will be talking about my power supply design. So I'm going to be simulating and talking about it. Uh, Definitely, this project did have its ups and downs, right? But we were successfully able to get our supply to work, and we were able to calculate every single value that was needed. So starting from the left, right, I have my source. I give it a sine source, right? And I put my resistor right here just before the transformer. That's just according to the handout, just to keep the system happy, quote unquote, right? To avoid any errors. So here we have our transformer. Here we have our rectifier. I used a full bridge or full wave rectifier. Um, I have my capacitor that I calculated it to be 0.33 nanofarads. Here I calculated my resistance, which I calculated to be 26.105K. And I have my another capacitor with the value of 1 microfarad. Um, and another capacitor with the value of 1 microfarad. And I have my R1 and R2 resistors, right? And I calculated, I chose R1 to be 450 ohms, and then based on the calculations, I used the VX formula, and I got for my R2, I got 187.5. Here I have my voltage regulator. I used an LM7812C. Um, Very old. It looks by the looks of it. By looking at this sheet, it looks like it's a very old part. But this is our voltage regulator on that part, and that was actually the first part of our project. So as the voltage regulator, since I had a voltage, my regulated voltage was 17 volts, so I had to use the 7812. And in order for the drop off voltage for the LM7812 is 2 volts, so that would mean in order to successfully be able to use the LM7812, you need an input of 14 volts in order to be able to get this to successfully run like you want it to. And so, yeah, now let me just go ahead and run through the simulation and let me show you. I have my markers over here. I have a marker right here for my voltage, and I have another marker over here for my other voltage. I have my ground over here at the bottom. I have another ground over here since it has its own source over here as well. The only challenging part that I could say was really calculating the values for the transformer, the parameter values. That's what really gave me some trouble. But I made it work. Um, so now let me go ahead and run through the simulation. Okay, it's taking quite a bit. Okay, as you can see, I got a voltage regulated of 17 volts. Um, and this is at the end. This is what I really wanted. And this was the main goal, right? To get the 17 volts regulated, which was what was my specs, right? So yeah, that'll conclude my presentation. Thank you.